Hello, good morning. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. So, pag-usapan natin yung statutory rape regarding age. No? Kasi, binalita, September 22, yung Senado ay nagpapasa ng bill na tinataas yung age ng statutory rape, no? Ah, to 16 years old. Itong pagpapasa ng Senate bill na ito ay nasa second reading na. Okay, kasi three readings yung sa bawat houses. So second reading na siya. Tignan natin kung ano yung nasa loob nito. Okay? So yung legislative proposal raising the age of sexual consent in the Philippines is close to hurdling the Senate. So malapit na siyang matapos at makikita natin mamaya-maya kung ano yung gustong maiparating, bakit nila gustong gawing 16 years old, no, yung statutory rape. So the members of the Senate on Tuesday, September 21, approved on the second reading Senate Bill number 2332, which would amend the country's revised penal code to raise the age for determining statutory rape from 12 to 16 years old. No? So the Senate is expected to pass the bill. No? They are expected to pass the bill on the third and final reading itong next week. So before their approval, the senators had lengthy debates on the provisions of the bill, including a suggestion to raise the proposed age of consent. So they are talking about the age of consent from 16 years old to 17 years old. No? Yun yung age of consent. So, medyo itinaas nila. Senator Francis Tolentino wanted it 17. No? Noting the country was a signatory to the UN agreement protecting the right of children. So, Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri naman is one of the principal authors of the bill. He explained that the age of consent of 16 was proposed in consideration of the traditions of indigenous and Muslim people who were allowed to marry early. No? So, yun po yung binanggit. So, in Mindanao po, particularly, our Muslim brothers and sisters, together with the IPs, they marry early. Kasi ganyan po sa mga Muslim brothers natin. Nagkakaroon sila ng early engagement. Mga bata pa lang, pinagkakasundo na sila. So it's early marriage there. As a matter of fact, he attended a wedding in Iligan City last week. The daughter of the mayor of the town. The son is also a mayor of the town. The child is 18 and the wife is 16 years old. No? So that is not uncommon. That is common in these areas, according to Zubiri. No? Sinabi niya sa kanyang mga colleague. So he is worried if they increase the age. What will happen now to the areas of indigenous people and the Muslims? Baka makasuhan sila and they could end up facing charges. He raised appealing to keep the age of consent at 16. 16 lang daw. Hanggang 16 lang si Senator Zubiri. Huwag ng 17. So, Senator Riza Hontiveros, also a co-author to the bill, supported Zubiri despite originally proposing that the age of consent is set at 18. No? Taas na, 18 na. So the Senate voting is 14-5. Eventually voted to keep it to the age of 16. Senators are also debated on the so-called Romeo and Juliet. Meron pala tayo dito pinapasang Romeo and Juliet. This is the United States of America. One of their state right there, they apply or impose Romeo and Juliet. No? The Romeo and Juliet clause that would recognize consensual sexual activity between young couples if proven. Voting 13-4-2, they agreed that the exemption from criminal liability shall cover partners 16-year-old and below with age difference of not more than 3 years, but shall not apply if the victim is aged 13 and below. So apart from raising the age of sexual consent, the Zubiri said the bill also amends the language of the law to be gender responsive to reflect that rape is committed by a person who shall have carnal knowledge against any person, rather than the previous definition that rape is between a man and a woman only. As the father of 3 young kids, according to Senator Zuberi, this is really important. No? This is a significant bill for him, he said after the bill's approval on the second reading. So he said that this is a landmark bill that will protect so many children, and we're very hopeful that the bill will sail swiftly from here on out. We were able to hash out the finer details of it in the plenary, and we're looking forward to its passage. Currently, the Philippines had one of the lowest ages for determining statutory rape across the world. Second only to Niger. Niger po sa Africa yan. At 11 years old. Hindi pala yung tayo yung one of the lowest age to determine statutory rape sa buong mundo. Kaya tinataas nila. Okay? So yun, ganyan mga batasan ang pinofocus ng Senate. Alright. Instead of political mongering, ginagawa nila. Kaso baka pwede, baka mayroon pang mga mas maganda silang maisip na batas ukol naman sa ekonomiya. Dapat sa ekonomiya. Right? Matulungan yung mga mamamayan dito sa ating bansa. Right? So, yan po yung pinaka-recent sa Senate, yung pagpapasa ng bill na to. Kaso kailangan po ito ng third reading, and after that, it will be given to the Office of the President for the signature of President Rodrigo Duterte. Pero sana makapag-isip sila ng mga batas, pagpanukala sila regarding naman sa ekonomiya, no? Na nakaka-apekto ngayon. Okay? So, may brilliant pa silang maisip. Okay, so hanggang dito na lang. Goodbye.